we have to do a better job of our starts, similar start on our last road trip in Detroit. So, I think overall we just our start wasn't good enough, and we managed to get the one, but after that, I think we just couldn't really get anything going.
I'm not used to seeing you guys kind of give up space in the neutral zone. Maybe it seemed like Montreal was getting in there. Is that a lack of back pressure? Is that a lack of gap, or what happens there?
Yeah, I mean, having played here through the years and against these guys, obviously there's been a lot of turnover, but the style of play, they're smaller, they're fast, and like I said, the boards out there are quicker than anywhere else in the league. And I think we've had nights like this here in the past where it seems like we're on our heels, and they're the crowd's obviously fantastic, and you can't let that influence making you feel like they're all over you, or that you need to start sitting back. You need to be aggressive and rely on the things that we do well. So it was not a great game for us overall, but the best part is we've got a huge test coming up here in a couple days' time, and we need to respond.
If you look at your team, what are the main elements you feel that didn't represent your team?
Well, we're an aggressive team first and foremost. I don't think, to my last answer, that we're sitting back. That's the opposite of what we're trying to do. We're trying to be aggressive. I thought we didn't manage the puck as well as we could have and pass up on a lot of shots. Again, we try to put a lot of pucks to the net and be aggressive and play on our toes, and that wasn't there for us.
Given you mentioned the big game against Toronto coming up here, and then but you played a lot of great hockey. Is this one you just move on and get back to kind of your laurels there, or you take something away from this one?
Yeah, we'll look at the video. I'm sure the coaches will, and find some areas we can improve on. But I don't think it was necessarily tactical stuff today. I think it was, we sat back and we weren't on our toes, and we didn't have our skating legs. So, that's something that's easy to fix, and we'll have to be ready to go against the top team here in a couple days. And it's a big game, so always one that you shouldn't have a hard time getting up for. That's for sure.
Thank you very much.
I think execution. We weren't able to connect on a lot of plays, kind of disjointed throughout the whole ice, all three zones, not one zone in particular. And then they were able to counter on us pretty good, catch us on some bad changes, and we just weren't taking care of each other tonight.
It's not often we see you guys give up that much space in the middle of the ice. Maybe it's the second period. Is it the long change? Is it gap or back pressure? What happened there in the stretch?
I just think we were, not close together, supporting each other. A couple guys on different pages. It's never going to work out well. One guy thinking he's going to go up the wall, stretch, strong side, and next thing you know, they hinge it, or we go out the other side, and we got a couple guys stranded on one side. It's just spread out, and that opens up the middle of the ice, and you're going to take that open ice every chance you get.
Was there a sense after the power play goal that you guys had something going, and maybe the penalty changed things, or where did it change from there?
Yeah, that's the job of a PK and a power play, is try to get momentum. We had a good kill in the first there. Power play came out and we got one right away. I thought we had a little bit of jump, some legs, and they scored, just kind of deflated us. And it's not like us to kind of get down in a situation like that. Usually we're a pretty even kill, but they just kept pouring it on, and we looked slow tonight.
You guys have played a lot of quality hockey, all season, but particularly of late. What do you account for maybe a slow start from you?
Wish I knew. I would tell you. I think we're all gonna kind of look in the mirror and figure that one out tonight. It'll be good to get a practice tomorrow. I know we really haven't practiced much, so we got to really bear down and be sharp there. Kind of work on a lot of things, execution, just be crisp on every pass, and clean up some areas. And I think we'll be all right.
Canadiens haven't obviously struggled this year. Any element of taking them lightly, or maybe not taking them as serious?
I don't think so.
No. Yeah. Well, big game up obviously against Toronto coming up here. Is just one you just put this one behind you and get ready for it?
Yeah. We want to take everything that we can out of that. I don't think it's just to completely wipe the slate, forget about it. I think we got to learn from what happened tonight. Make sure that doesn't happen again.
Really like to see victories. We got 200th NHL goals. Kind of a special moment or whatever. Just just wait for the next 200.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Obviously, you get those milestones, and you never dreamed in your wildest dreams that you'd be in the NHL and scoring 200. So it's pretty cool. I'm sure I'll look back on it, after the year, like I always do. Move on to the next one and look forward to the next game.
Small group of players who've done that in a short amount of time that you've done it too. So
Thank you.
awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, we weren't skating. We had our legs weren't going. Our compete wasn't good. Our execution was way off. So there's very few games that we're going to walk out of a rink and say we didn't deserve to win. But that's certainly not tonight. We didn't deserve to win that. We were behind them all night. Made it very easy for them to play their game. So when the compete isn't there and the legs isn't there and the execution isn't there, then you look bad. We look bad.
Did you have a sense maybe after the power play goal early in the second things were going to turn and then penalties changed things? Or?
Well, it was the first 10 minutes of that first period we were on our heels. The penalty kill got us going. We did a really good job. And then we started to play our game, and then the power play goal. But after that, those goals we gave them were, we made it. Listen, they played really well. Give them a lot of credit. We made it very easy for them to play their game.
I'm not going to tend to ask about specific players in the situation, but Billy Hanelal on the ice for some things. But there are other breakdowns elsewhere on the ice, right? Like
Oh, it wasn't one guy tonight. It was everybody. So it was everybody.
You're not going to have 82 great games, but the way you guys have been playing, your last 9, what do you account for, starting a big road trip that way?
Well, we had a bad game, and we'll move on and we'll get ready for Thursday.
Guys didn't seem happy. Obviously, you're not happy.
No, they're not
What's-
happy. That's a proud group in there. We wouldn't be where we are today without that being a very proud group. They know they were off tonight. Now we're going to be challenged Thursday in Toronto, and we better answer the bell.
There's no easy game in the NHL, but I mean, no offense, the next one should have been tougher than tonight. Is it a possibility that the guys just overlooked tonight and thought, okay, this is an injured team, they're going
No, I don't.
nowhere, it's going to be easier tonight, let's think about the other one?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think we were just off. I don't think I'm not going to. You're not going to look at the Montreal. I mean, they got a lot of speed over there. So, regardless who we play, we want to play our hockey. We're in a fight for first place. We want to take great pride in that. But, and I've said this before, if you want to fight for that, there's a responsibility that comes with that. And the responsibility is making sure you're ready to play every night, regardless where, regardless who. So we didn't do that tonight.
Wake-up call might be a bit hyperbolic, but do you see this as an opportunity for kicking the pants on a big road trip here?
Well, we've been playing really well. So we had a bad game tonight, and we have to recover quickly by Thursday. Thanks.
Thanks, all.